It's 2025 and the Anaheim housing market is off to a hot start. Prices are high and the prognosis for price relief is not looking very good. However, there is a ray of sunshine for prospective Anaheim homebuyers hoping to get into the market before the spring buying season really heats up. And that's what we're looking at in today's Anaheim real estate update for January 17th, 2025. I'm Jon Schwartz, California's 1% homebuyer agent. Look, the less you have to pay your agent, the more you can offer the seller of the home you love, and that's how you win the home you want in a competitive market like those in Orange County. If you want to learn more about working with a 1% commission agent, you can do so at jonsch.com. That's JONSCH.com. Now let's get into the data. And we're looking at the latest weekly data for the Anaheim metro market. And we start with median sale price. Median sale price is starting the year high at $1.159 million. That's up 8% from this same week last year, down from the summer peak we hit in June of $1,224,000. That's a difference of about $65K. Now, $65,000 is not nothing, but it's also not a lot relative to the median price of a home in Anaheim. Usually home prices fall off a bit more from the summer peak to the winter trough, and this is just not quite as much fall off as we usually get. Looking at the median price of new listings, we're also starting the year pretty hot at $1,108,000, though fortunately that's down from last week's $1,134,000. That would suggest that at least some Anaheim agents are expecting prices to fall off in the weeks ahead. Will they? Well, let's look at the data to see if that's a majority opinion or an outlier. New listings start the year at 210. That's down 1.4% from the same week last year. Obviously, fewer new listings means less inventory, means less supply, means upward pressure on pricing, but honestly, being off 1.4% is practically identical. I wish I could say the same thing for homes sold, but I cannot. Homes sold are starting the year at 347. That's 16.2% more homes sold this week than the same week last year. With more homes leaving the market by being sold, that means less inventory. That means upward pressure on pricing. And we use pending sales to see where homes sold is headed. Pending sales is a leading indicator for homes sold because a home goes pending about a month before it becomes sold. And what we see is that we start the year with pending sales at 296, 10% over the same week last year. So with homes sold at 16% and pending sales at 10%, we can expect this elevated level of home sales to continue for the month ahead. Yes, that means continued upward price pressure for the month ahead. However, you can see active listings is starting the year pretty high. We start the year with 3,717 active listings on the Anaheim market. That's up almost 23% over last year. So yeah, a lot of homes are being sold, but also there are a lot of homes on the market. That's great, right? I mean, the short answer is yes, that's great. The more important question is, how great is that? And we get the answer to that question by looking at weeks of supply. And this is a great metric because it balances supply against demand. And what we see here is that we're starting the year with 11 weeks of supply on the Anaheim market, which is only 0.9 weeks more than the same time last year. So the good news is that currently active inventory is outpacing homes sold, and there is a little bit more inventory on the market than the same time last year. The bad news is that it's less than a week of additional inventory. So the market has not cooled much since the summer, and it doesn't look like it's going to cool much more as we head toward what is usually the annual zenith of home prices in the beginning of February. However, there is one bright spot for Anaheim homebuyers in the market right now, and that's median days on market, which is pretty high at 47.7. Currently, the Anaheim market is 7.6 days slower than this same market at the same time last year. So if you're a home buyer in Anaheim right now, unfortunately, you're not getting quite as much price relief as you're seeing in other markets in California, but at the very least, you have a slightly slower market to contend with. You have slightly more time to find the home of your dreams. And before you go writing offers, I think you should check out my 2025 California Home Buyer's Guide. It has all of the latest information that you need to make sure that you're making the most informed decisions and writing the best offers in California in 2025. So check it out.